CWF pay-per-view watch-along. I am Jeremy. I'm also known as the OG of OMG, Super Mario for the CWF. And with us is the voice of the CWF, the voice of East Bay Pro Wrestling, the voice of Supreme Pro Wrestling, Donovan Troy.
Hey, don't forget the glamorous, the fabulous, and 1/6 of the WWZ Tag Team Champions, which I am a fighting champion. Super Mario, I'll see you in the ring one day, very soon. And get my words.
I would say we tried to forget, but he won't let us. And then we also have the reigning CWF champion as Skeletor, Daniel.
Yes, I'm 1/1 of the CWF Heavyweight Champion, and I'm here to watch some In Your House. I actually wasn't watching WWF back when the In Your House thing was a thing, so I'm loving the Goof Troop aesthetic.
Well, we'll be sure to change your bib as soon as the show starts. And then we also have a special guest. We have another CWF performer, Kaza.
Yo, hey everybody. Kaza usually perform as Wrench. Old school wrestling fan, so it's very cool to see the In Your House aesthetic come back.
And we have a quick aside by one of the founders of the CWF. He is known on stage as Mr. Hiki. He is known occasionally as the loser, Matt Ishida. We have G.
I like how Hiki got top billing over Matt Ishida.
Hiki has a better win-loss record.
No, Matt has a really good win-loss record. It's just all his other wins aren't televised.
Okay. Well, we will tell you when you can start this watch-along because they're getting ready to end the pre-show, and then they're going to show the disclaimer. As soon as the disclaimer starts, you will get a mark that will be given by Daniel because he knows the timing, and you will know when to start this watch-along. So you can watch WWE NXT in your house with some of your favorite and least favorite CWF superstars. I apologize in advance.
Wow, how dare you?
I was talking about myself. Shut up.
Aha, that's right.
But this is not a character watch-along. We're just sitting down as fans, and they're getting ready to end the pre-show right now. So, Daniel,
all right,
floor is yours.
We are about to start. I will let you know. We will start, and I'll let you know when the disclaimer starts.
Oh, we get an ad first.
There's an ad. Charlotte doing a bunch of moonsaults.
Or the same moonsault with 50 cameramen.
And we got the WWE Network logo, and
the self-advertisement is amazing.
NXT. For over 5.5 years.
For 5.5 years, cute, guys.
In your house.
Like
Knock, knock, open.
We're on. Shoot.
I love the green screen.
Todd Pettengill, man, that was a guy that used to drive me insane when I was a kid.
Well,
I mean, I know he was trying hard, he was working, but it was one of those guys who was so weirdly obnoxious, I just couldn't stand him.
Oh.
NXT is a very unusual place to reclaim the In Your House moniker.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Karrion Kross has this crazy intro.
Yeah, he used to be big out here in the SoCal circuit. I've met him a few times in and out of costume.
As have I, and he has scared me in and out of costume.
Yeah, and he's not the loudest person, but it's just when somebody says, hey, you turn around, you're staring directly into the bottom of his pecs, it's like, oh god, what?
I think one of the first things you had to get used to when watching a televised wrestling event live is these wrestlers are way bigger than the TV makes them look to be.
Yeah. I must admit, though, I was watching the graphics earlier about the 6-woman tag team tonight, and every time I see an image of Shotzi Blackheart, I find my head like trying to disappear between my shoulders.
Yeah, I wonder why. Are you still taking medication for those injuries?
I think part of it is the stunner she delivered, and I think part of it is how badly I'm pumped for it.
We've a few seconds into the musical intro. So there's a female singer right here, and bam, there's a change right there.
Don't swallow that mic, please. What the heck is that?
Don't know.
I hope he's a guitarist by that strap, but he's I think he's missing medication. What's going on?
He ate
Is
some
that
bad
Heidenreich's son?
Is that the real question is that a dollar store version of Flea?
No, that may be a 50-cent version.
Damn.
Man, they even brought back the old In Your House stages.
Oh,
I mean, it's in a warehouse somewhere. They had to use it someday.
A warehouse somewhere? It was probably in the back of this building.
Oh, that's true.
That's amazing. I wonder if somebody's going to break that door down in the middle of all this.
Oh, please let that happen.
And just end the music number early. Or they just have the drummer going because the drummer didn't get hit.
You know, it would almost be scarier if Karrion Kross, for his entrance, he just slowly knocked on the door.
Oh my god. Charlotte has to open it for him.
You know, there's something about the In Your House that makes it scream early 90s kids movie. Because that's like the house you'd see in Blank Check or Dennis the Menace or...
Oh man, that was the early 90s. That was the new generation.
Yeah, I mean, this was the era where Shawn Michaels was dancing on the roof of that stage while, Diesel was walking out of it.
Mm-hmm. Memories.
This is only a couple of years after the infamous barbershop scene when Michaels threw Jannetty through it.
No.
Yeah.
Jannetty did not get thrown through there. He jumped through there like a coward to get away from Shawn Michaels. We all know this.
Stories have been rewritten here tonight on CWF Universe.
So I just realized that they're having this really hardcore concert in front of no one.
Yeah. It's a capacity crowd.
It's for us. We're
so they
excited.
could really just record this and just sell it as a single because there's they're fine.
This aesthetic is like garage corn.
Oh god. I've been to plenty of underground shows that kind of play like this, unfortunately.
I've been to House of Blues once. Two of the
Somebody's
three
house,
bands
right, Kaza? In somebody's house?
Oh, yeah. Somebody's garage out in the middle of nowhere, and PBR is on ice.
Do they have fog machines and these cool LED lights, though? That's the question.
No, they literally played behind a station wagon.
It's like, there was smoke, but there weren't fog machines there.
Oh, geez.
There's a small part of me that's looking for Mike Myers in a trucker hat headbanging somewhere in the background.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, there are people inside. Yeah.
So
It's
it's
NXT guys, but I thought they were, in the card.
Oh, these poor performance center
W
schlocks.
presents.
I really want to see
In
Michael
Your House.
Bugenhagen back in the ring.
And cut.
So distancing.
Code Orange is Grammy nominated? I must have missed a meeting here. For a second, I thought somebody actually let Big Cass back in the building.
Shotzi!
It's
Yeah.
Jeremy's favorite.
And she's riding out the big wheel.
Yes!
They sell those at a Target or Toys R Us.
That is an incredible jacket.
Yes, it is.
I did run into her at a SoCal show after she gave me that stunner.
Oh? Did she give you
Yes.
another?
No, she was very friendly. She just said, "How you doing? How's your jaw?"
Nice.
Just
I miss me some Shotzi Blackheart.
Yeah, I mean, personal and character stuff aside, she's an incredible human being. She really is.
Indeed. I knew her when she had red hair. Ha ha.
Oh, here we go with Donovan being a hipster now.
I met her during a different part of the color wheel.
That's right. Back when it was red.
Man, I hope Mia Yim finds her footing soon. She's kind of languishing like in the upper mid-card here.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's got some good technical proficiency, but her timing is off.
Also had some couple different character development hiccups throughout her NXT transition.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that.
I wonder who gets to valet the mini tank back to the back.
Wouldn't that be funny if you see some poor little guy in a shirt just suddenly hop in?
It doesn't help how Mia Yim, they keep putting over her Taekwondo background, and then she throws less kicks than Shayna Baszler.
Or Dakota Kai, even.
Well, everyone throws less kicks than Dakota Kai.
Dakota's heel turn has been pretty good. I wish they would settle on her frickin' wardrobe, though. It changes by the show.
She's rocking the Tamina with a bare midriff look.
Yeah. And then there's Candice LeRae, who's had a remarkable transformation in the last 4 weeks.
See, that's the kind of house you go to on Halloween when you want the good candy.
Full bars.
And a lady dressed like that, there's a 25% chance your candy is going to be laced with CBD.
Yay! Love the vest, though.
The bottoms are pretty good, too.
Those are glamorous and fabulous.
Donovan's taking notes for the next show.
Add angel wings.
Yes. Yes.
And put them through a
All of
blender.
them. Yeah.
Bite-sized poison.
Hot acid, yes.
I'm still trying to figure out who the next great heel they're going to put up for the NXT women's division is going to be. They've introduced a few lately, but it seems like about the time one gets established, they bring another.
I hope Candice will be brought up to the main.
Oh yeah, Candice has been patient, and as far as I know, she hasn't been like making waves. It is definitely time for her to have some kind of run.
I agree.
It's just indie darling Candice.
I know, I miss her too. There's
Raquel
NorCal.
Gonzalez.
There's NorCal Hall of Fame referee right there, Tom Caster. Inducted him last year. They get permission from WWE for him to come out, and they granted it.
Nice.
Yeah.
The few refs I've gotten to know, they've been really kind.
Is this elimination or one
God.
fall?
It's single fall. It's a 6-man tag match.
Remember when Gonzalez came out and she had those weird chaps and cowboy eye patch?
You know what? I was fine with that. I thought it was good throwback character work.
Except she didn't do anything with it.
No.
Yeah.
Her character was, I wear this.
Because she was from Texas, wasn't she? Billed from there?
I think Mexico by way of Texas, but I'm not
Okay.
absolute on that.
I think it was also a throwback to her dad or her family.
Right.
Yeah. Well, you know, the only unfortunate thing about the Mae Young Classics was that, not that a lot of these women were unsigned tryouts, but a lot of people just kind of slapped them with something while they were trying to figure out what they were doing with the tournament.
Right.
Ooh. The second Mae Young Classic was really good.
Yeah, that was a much more polished show, and they gave these women a little more leeway to be themselves.
Yeah, they had Meiko Satomura. That was such a good match.
Oh, Tom, be careful.
What the heck? She hair-butted her.
So vicious.
It's a little...
Please, no Shibata incidents.
No, that's why her head was already down and she just gently walked herself forward, which I'm okay with. Though personally, I think it's a little early in the match to be throwing headbutts.
They have such a cute rivalry.
And here comes the green machine.
Yes! Get her! Get her! Who's your daddy? Oh, yeah!
Shotzi is athletic, and she is really, really precise with those feet.
That's like a reverse sling blade.
Oh!
Oh!
Ooh.
Here you go, girl. Get him! Oh!
A high hook kick.
That's cool.
I'm glad to see Kai being allowed to work more technically. Her face run was good, but she was a little too one note with a lot of her moves.
Also, she was team kick, but she only had roundhouse kick. I'm like, if you're gonna be team kick, like make your kick count.
Ooh.
See, that's a team kick, or an Aleister Black kick. When Aleister Black fucking kicks you, you're like, you do the Chris Tucker. Damn!
I sense a high spot.
Please catch her. Please catch her.
Whoa, caught her.
Oh,
you caught her.
Oh.
You
All
didn't
right.
tell us what to do afterwards.
True. I was not specific. My bad, Shotzi.
Oh,
My
Mia
bad.
Yim got the full splash in. Meanwhile,
bad.
Candace just
Oh.
moonsault.
Oh.
Moonsault.
Nope.
Oh.
Springboard.
These ladies are catching each other.
Here comes Tegan Knox for the high top rope spot.
I'm guessing forward senton.
Wow.
No, 450.
Or Molly go around, depends on how she hits it.
Yeah, we are. They're pulling out the stops early in this one.
Oh man. Okay, I don't think that counts as a 450. She doesn't get the splash.
Molly go around.
Yeah, Molly go around.
Yeah,
That's right.
that's Molly go around.
I'm Shotzi.
Based on the
Yeah.
early spots of this, I'm really eager to see some programs between Shotzi and Dakota Kai and Candice LeRae.
Yes.
See, that would be a fun game show. We take a wrestling match, do a sequence, pause it, and then be like, what moves comes next?
Guess that move.
Cannonball on the second rope.
Okay, he's bent forward off of Irish whip. I'm guessing back body drop.
I'm guessing get the gimp.
That is.
And that was a
And the great-
nice dedication to Virgil with the cannonball.
Butterfly.
Ooh.
A butterfly with a bridge. Jeez.
Nice. Get it,
On the
girl.
toes. You know my favorite variation of the Virgil Cannonball spot was?
Huh.
It was a long ass time ago when Brian Zane was tagging with Levi Shapiro,
Okay, yeah.
and then he goes cannonball and intentionally overshoots the opponent.
Well, it was nice of Mia Yim to wait for Reina Gonzalez to finish interfering before she said anything. That was really kind.
Love each other. Secretly hate each other at the same time.
Now, Donovan, you know Shotzi better than any of us do. The lightning bolts, is that regular part of her symbology, or is that something else?
I think that's something newer, just because she's always been about the monsters, the horror, the rock and roll. I'm curious if that's more, or maybe like a hazard kind of thing, poison or caution.
Yeah, I had to ask because based on my own pop culture knowledge, I almost said like the Shazam lightning bolt, except she's never expressed any interest in that to me.
Right.
And she definitely doesn't look like Mary Marvel in that outfit. Wow, Shotzi's getting all the heat in this one so far.
Bastards, leave her alone.
Quick! Gonzalez, roll 2d6 against Heat with Shotzi Blackheart. Oh, look.
Use your Green Lantern powers on more than your hair.
She retained control. That's she didn't get the momentum.
Jesus. It's her real hair. There's no extensions on that lady's head.
And face wash.
Nope.
High hook. Tag. Anybody?
That was
Spent a
weird.
while talking about that. Okay.
No, that was weird.
Like
Double
yell,
headbutt.
but she's making her way back.
Or a double jawbreaker. I've not seen that one before.
Get right.
Wow, normally that would be the hope spot. I mean, not the hope spot. That's time for the hot tag.
NXT is very good about pacing out their matches and delivering surprises.
You know who was really good at doing that? The Revival. They're the ones that made pulling down the partner before the hot tag cool.
Yeah, but the Revival suffered the same fate as a lot of good talents in the call-ups. They ended up lost a lot of the times.
Yeah.
That's tag teams in general.
I don't know. That seems to be generally what happens to these guys once they get called up. Unfortunately, it almost feels like the people who call them up expect them to do the same thing they do in smaller buildings and just expect the fans of the two shows to be the same people, which they're not.
Right.
A lot of these guys come up to Raw and SmackDown. They're complete mysteries to a good number of the crowd.
Yes.
That's an unusual pump handle suplex.
Again, that's because NXT features wrestling. Raw and SmackDown feature just sports entertainment.
Kaza for the win. 1 point for Kaza.
Yeah, I'm not going to disagree
Build
with
an
you.
audience.
Raw and SmackDown are definitely more about the pageantry than the wrestling lately.
Exactly.
That's where
3-hour Raws. Ugh.
AEW knows how to do that. Show the actual wrestling. Oh, ooh,
Oof.
stepping on the foot. Very rare babyface move.
Tegan's been
She's
very
okay.
targeted, but she's been the smallest part of the match so far. Oh!
Big bump.
Oh!
Tuck
Good.
your chin, lady.
Yeah, little high. Well, actually, it was a little low. She landed right in the small of her back and it made her roll around a little too quick.
That was like higher than a Batista bomb.
Matt Daniel said it. Chop down the redwood.
Okay, so LeRae and Yim are taking themselves out of this.
Oh, there's your next program.
Yep. Meanwhile, these four already had a tag team bout.
Yep.
It looks like they're getting ready to bury it. Oh! Accidentally kicked the partner.
Good sell, Gonzalez.
What's this? A choke slam by Knox. Jeez. What have we got here?
Ooh.
Oh, blockbuster.
Get it, girl.
Ooh, that was a little
You know-
missed time, but it actually looked more brutal with the missed timing. It looked like she took two rapid kicks.
Yeah, that the fact that they were staggered, that looked good.
And it finishes via shiniest wizard from Tegan Knox.
It's the shiniest wizard because he wears a brace.
You know, this was a good surprise. It didn't have a whole lot going on beyond personal feuds, but these women performed.
Yo, that freaking assisted Selena the Soul.
Nice.
With sweet stuff. Now, can we get Tegan Knox a wardrobe that is not Captain Marvel based?
Maybe she likes that.
I'm sure she does. It doesn't quite give her own personality.
Sure. It's pay-per-view, so you know that I gotta go big on the pay-per-views.
True enough.
Does she
That was
usually wear
fun.
different clothes?
What is this?
Toy commercial?
Ice cream sandwiches!
Oh! CM Punk, come back!
Who dis?
There you go. There's your Bugenhagen.
Bugenhagen. They actually brought in a new set of ice cream sandwiches.
Yes. My friend Serena got them from a local local liquor store. She said they're pretty good.
Unbelievable.
Now, CM Punk's gonna get 150,000 retweets right now.
Right?
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of people blowing him up, and I'm sure he doesn't want to hear any of it.
He's like, guys, that was 8 years ago.
I'm still not on them. I don't care.
Yeah, I got a note from my wife. I had a birthday recently, and she decided to go big.
Oh, happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
You got a box of ice cream bars?
No, actually, I have an NXT heavyweight title on its way to me.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Nerd.
I still have some personal issues with WWE and their contract with Saudi Arabia. She knows I don't want to spend money on their stuff, but she's nice enough to fulfill some of my idioms.
Got you. Is Punk still doing the backstage hosting gimmick or no?
Yeah.
He is, but he seems to be there like once every 3 to 4 weeks. He's like a special guest instead of a regular commentator.
Okay.
Yeah, he was on this week actually like talking with Daniel Bryan of all people.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Interesting conversation they were having.
And interesting tweets later.
Yeah, I mean, the two of them came up around the same time. They've had good programs together, and the two have kind of different lifestyles, but very similar outlooks on the business. So next up appears to be Finn Balor versus Damian Priest. Something
Wait, who's face?
Balor is facing this one. Priest.
When did Balor turn?
Balor turned face like right after the Riddle match. The crowd was hot for both of them, and then Balor went straight from heel to anti-hero.
Oh, wait, that's when Imperium was fighting him, right?
Yeah, Imperium started to attack him about 2 weeks after that match.
Oh, shoot. Who won that match?
He hasn't actually had a match with Imperium. That build-up started just before COVID, and once that happened, unfortunately, Walter is in Europe. Meanwhile, the Imperium tag team, Fabian Eichner and Marcel Bartel are in the U.S.
God, the fact that Walter was the first one knocked out in Survivor Series was just...
That was amazing.
Amazing and disheartening at the same time.
Because I'm all, hey, there's Walter. Oh, there goes Walter.
Yeah. So this, while Bartel and Eichner have been harassing Balor, in the meanwhile, Priest is trying to make himself known by taking out the Prince. And I was going to say this opening kind of looks like a last known video of a stalker outside your front door.
Oh no! My old job, I had to do an effect similar to Damian Priest, where I had to stand in certain cues between spots between light cues to make it look like it was teleporting.
Oh, interesting.
Unfortunately, every time I see Priest's intro, I keep thinking about how much I miss Baron Corbin's first introduction.
Miss Kane. Miss Kane.
It would be really funny if he actually shot a fireball.
It would be.
And then one of the wooden backdrops just catches fire.
Oh,
hell
geez.
yeah!
Of course, I got nothing against the. I'm sorry, I was going to say I got nothing against the wrestler, but every time I see Damian Priest, I miss Punishment Martinez.
It's cool they're having the students, the upcomers, sitting as audience.
It could be a good show about how to act on TV while it's happening. I mean,
Exactly.
there's a lot to learn by watching these guys.
But then again, a lot of the reports and news, like a lot of the students are just like super butthurt and pissed about it.
Well, I mean, it is a lot of their time without any extra payment, I'm sure.
Paying your dues. Sometimes you have to do it.
Yeah, and not saying that they deserve more or less, but this is the new version of pay your dues.
Exactly.
Dude, this is the set you want the Fiend to come out in.
Almost,
Yeah.
but the Fiend has not translated well to the bigger shows, and it looks like they're trying to bury it in favor of just a mean Balor.
You mean the demon?
No, I said the Fiend, Bray Wyatt, Firefly. If you're gonna have In Your House, then you need Firefly Funhouse. This is the set.
Perhaps it'll return sooner than later.
Also, Finn Balor, super big Lego fan.
Nice.
He's definitely gotten way into shape.
I don't know. Finn Balor's always had like those an
Don't mind.
8-pack.
Okay, start fast.
That ref
right
got
out
in
the
there in
gate.
like 1 second.
Okay, so now that the ref has remembered the bell, we're good.
Right? I guess we should start this thing.
Next
Yeah,
time
but-
you wait till I've had my coffee, Balor.
They have a see-through tights?
He's got some fishnets going on there.
Oh, wow. Look at you. Look at you be all daring.
Yeah. Oof.
Those
And
seven
he's
nice
attacking me.
eyes.
Jeez, Balor's come out with like a house of pain.
How long have they been feuding on the main or on the NXT?
It's only been about 3-4 weeks.
Okay.
Oh, decent build up.
Compared to lately, yeah. It's one of those reasons I wish WWE would slow down on its big 2 pay-per-views. We don't need one per month anymore. We actually need story build.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, NXT only has about 5 or 6 shows a year, so there's actually time for them to put together a coherent story rather than, hey, get off my seat.
Yeah. Or quick, we got to put a match together for the pay-per-view. Quick, we have a week to do it. Tag champs feud with his team randomly and get a title shot. Yay!
They're not
Just
even a tag team. They're just 2 guys from the back who are like,
Exactly.
Grr, I am bad guy. Grr, I am also bad guy.
Hey, Ziggler, who you want to team up this month?
Well, Baron Corbin was last month, but I guess I can go with him again.
Right.
Such a waste of Bobby Roode.
This week I'd like to do it with Otis, but you're feuding with him. Hey, it's new!
Yeah. Wouldn't see it coming. For it.
And those sectional stairs were one of the
Ziggler
best
is like
contestants.
Ziggler's like when you go to the gym and you forget your stuff. That's like the loaner equipment.
Oh,
It's like, oh, you didn't bring your own partner. Oh, there's always the Ziggler in the back. Oh, okay, I'll take the Ziggler.
Yeah.
well, now that Priest has taken over, this match is slowed way down.
Yeah.
Just slow it down. Way down.
But at the same time, the one thing I'll say about Priest, he's got a goddamn tornado kick.
He does.
Like
I'm still staring at his tights, though. I keep feeling like I should be shoving a 5 into them or something.
They do make him look taller.
Did say they have them in my size. I would rock those.
You know, his shoes make it look like he's wearing high heels. The way that the silver just levels out.
You're right. The kick pads give it that weird angle that looks
Yeah,
like his feet are
you're
going
right.
down into them.
You're right. He should have wore silver shoes or white shoes, not black shoes.
And just have like a spike at the end, have it look like a stiletto.
Woo!
Ooh.
That was a huge flatliner.
I should have
Actually, if he wore
in
silver
your house.
shoes, it looked like he'd have hooves.
Well, maybe he wants that look. Who knows?
Eh. Another look at the flatliner. That was tall.
Nice.
Good plant, too.
I like that reference. The pendulum.
I believe we have somebody else who just showed up.
Yeah, somebody just got in here.
It is
Isaac.
Isaac.
Hello.
Hey, Isaac. For those that don't know, this is the CWF's former Blackout champion, All Might.
I am here, indeed.
Isaac, you've only missed one match. The 6-woman tag team match occurred.
Which was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Good opener.
Who won?
The Faces did via Shiniest Wizard.
Oh, wait, and assisted Skywalker. Oh,
Yeah.
I gotta get going. Isaac, take my spot. Deuces.
So, yeah.
Hi.
Later, G.
Yeah, Isaac, when you get a chance, watch the ending of the 6-woman tag team match. There was a weird staggered dropkick moment that actually made it look more brutal.
Okay.
Shotzi Blackheart. Just watch it. It's amazing.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, we almost had a Charleston going on there. What was that?
I call the ref's like super far away. He's like, I don't want to get close to you guys.
Yeah, these guys have a
That's the
reach.
thing.
Flying forearm.
It kind of goes to show that they use like a downward shooting angle because Balor's only like 5'5", and Priest is built at like 6'4".
Really? Wow.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, the current era is not one where you can have cameramen in the corners anymore.
I suppose that's true.
So many cameramen have been knocked out recently. So
That's true. There may still be one that has Randy Orton's shoe print in his jaw.
probably.
But to his credit, he never stopped filming.
That's true.
So I'm not sure like how he feels, but does Finn prefer to be in NXT right now than his time on like the main shows?
Yes.
Well, I'm sure so. He's getting longer matches, better programs, and not being buried by everybody.
I would think personally, sure. I just don't know if anyone ever asked his opinion or if they just told him you're going to NXT.
I thought he requested it, to be honest with you. They weren't going to use him.
The only one I've ever heard consistently request is Johnny Gargano. He likes where he is. He's made that extremely clear in like off-camera interviews.
For some reason, I thought Finn Balor was like, if you're not going to use me properly, just put me on NXT again.
It could very well be. I just haven't seen a whole lot of Balor's personal statements. I've only seen his in-character stuff.
Gotcha.
Although I admit, ever since they started adding these trainees behind the glass, I'm waiting for somebody to put them into boards.
Oh, just hockey check right into the glass. That would be so awesome.
That double stomp was brutal. Holy crap.
There's another look
Get a
at it.
replay of it.
Slow-mo.
Ooh.
Planted like a tree. Okay, guys, who do you think is going up on this one?
Balor.
Ooh, yeah.
Seems likely.
Unless Priest goes over hella dirty, which I'm okay with too.
Which might happen.
Keep them both strong still if they want to keep going for another stipulation match.
Or
I
they
hate
could.
to- Go ahead.
Oh. I was gonna say, or they could just Dusty finish it.
You know, I hate to be like negative about it, but Priest lately has turned into the new version of the Warlord. He's a capable enough wrestler, but he's often put in places to make. While he's that good, he's in places to make people look better.
Are we
Dolph
really
Ziggler.
reaching that far into the bag to pull the Warlord out?
We're not reaching that far. We're just carbon dating my own references.
Old man.
Two forearms. We going for the trifecta? And stopped.
Oh.
Casadora, roll up.
Ooh.
2.5. Here comes Balor, I'm sure. Nope. Standing high jump. Nice.
Ooh.
Into the barricade in front of the plastic. I'm sure that those plastic barricades are not held up by much.
That's funny, and that's the thing, is if do they want to keep telling the Priest story to make him more legitimate, or are they going to just segue Balor into another program? I guess it all depends on when the next big pay-per-view for NXT is.
You know, I just had half a thought because I saw Kona Reeves in the crowd during the last couple spots. Reeves and Priest would actually make a pretty good tandem for the time being. Not saying that they have to be a tag team, but just one guy watching the other.
Associates of sorts.
Yes. They have similar character vibes. It could actually elevate both if done well.
As of now, NXT is the only place that a lot of things are getting done well.
I've stopped watching the main roster.
Since we're getting closer to a finish here. So now we've hit 2 jumping elbows from, I keep wanting to say Martinez, Damian Priest. Will he get to 3? Again, no.
That's right. Priest was punished with Martinez on the Indies, right?
Yep. That's how he was first introduced in NXT, too, is Punishment Martinez.
Oh.
Second roundhouse, dude.
Ooh.
He's going for the Arrow of Infamy. Countered. Scorpion
Final
Death Drop.
cut.
Corner drop kick. Usually a setup. He's going up after he deals with that cramp.
Hey, cramps are real.
Ooh!
Oh. Ow.
And he's still on the mat, man. Priest.
Old school
tall.
choke slam?
Oh.
No, we're going to the second rope.
Oh, Brett's rope? Most dangerous rope?
Ooh!
Ooh.
Falling choke slam.
Oh, I landed on your arm.
At least it wasn't his keys. 2 3/4.
Kane's happy somewhere, I'm sure.
He's holding up his Zippo in their honor.
Right. Kind of look like a giant side effect. Matt Hardy's movie used to be.
Almost, yeah.
Yeah, the way he sat out with it.
Mm-hmm. Martinez has good endurance, man. He doesn't even look that winded from all this. What, did he... Oh, he forgot he was in the middle of an engineering project before he was interrupted.
Please be careful around the steps.
No drinking or eating while on the steps. Oh, wait. Are we going to do an apron spot here?
What?
Apron is what it looks like.
Camera
Gosh.
sure likes showing those steps there.
Uh-oh.
Right?
Setting up a bomb.
Oh.
He's going for an arrow of infamy here.
That looks so
Set the
unsafe.
crucifix. There we go.
Oh.
Oh!
Ouch, jeez.
He landed a bit high, and the stair corner impacted low on his back. Hopefully he was able to roll through that.
Hope so.
I know they're aluminum, but if you...
Oh.
Okay, here's a better angle.
Oh no, there's no better angle. Oh god. Oh.
Proctor in the morning.
Yeah.
Chiropractor in the next 10 minutes.
He's like,
Yeah, that's
knock
true.
the wind out of me. Can't breathe yet.
Uh-oh, where are we going with this? Coup de grace to the back of the neck. And he's going for a second one. That's a bit of a distance.
That's a distance.
He can do it. It's no big deal.
It's not if he can reach it. It's just, can you reach it and not actually put your heels through his heart?
That's a fair point.
Either way, it was good for 3.
The distance.
Oh yeah, that was very definitive.
Yeah.
Baby faces 2-0 tonight.
You can start your refrains of shot to the heart and you're to blame.
That was the heel, isn't he?
Oh, Finn's a baby face.
Yeah, he's the face in this one. Yep.
Yeah. It happened recently where Finn's now a babyface. Or more of a...
He's an anti-hero. He's like an Austin.
Ooh, here's another angle.
I'm still horrified by this.
Yeah.
Oh!
There's no good angle to look at that at.
That sound combined with how he bounced. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Here's a good look at the second coup de grace.
Ooh.
Little bit stiff on the sternum there. So now we'll have to see if this moves on to the feud with Walter that they've been hoping for. Or if travel restrictions stay up and he has to find someone else to fight for the time being. That's a face that says, "Who are you?" I don't remember the last 20 minutes.
I haven't
Right.
been able to breathe for the last 3.
Up in my back.
Oh, finger guns? No way, dude. I'm out of here.
Oh, fist bump him?
They cut away too early.
They cut away just before he lifted his middle finger.
Oh. Of course it will be.
It
a
has to
small
be. It's
building.
wrestling.
It's 3 hours of soap opera on Monday Night Raw.
You know, if there's a good thing to come out of all the issues that have happened because of the civil unrest and the coronavirus, it's that some guys who've been buried in the mid-card are finally getting a shot to shine.
Because there's so many people that they can't use right now.
Yeah.
And then there's Braun Strowman, who was just like, "Hey, do you want to win the main title?" What?
Right.
Look, that's how Kevin Nash got his title run.
Oh God, was that an old Ico Pro wannabe ad?
That
It
was
was.
an Ico ad, yeah.
So here's the women's triple threat for the NXT Women's Championship.
It might not be right now. It might be, but maybe they're just.
Oh, you're right. It's later on. What's next? Oh, the North American Championship.
Oh,
Ooh.
Keith Lee versus Johnny Gargano. Okay, early predictions.
Oh, jeez.
I'm gonna say.
I think the girls are going to come back out. It's going to be chaos.
I'm gonna say
I
Gargano.
Yeah, I'm saying Gargano. I think they're looking to build their big heel.
And I think this is the point where Keith Lee may be
Called
starting
up.
to move up.
That's a fair assessment. I mean, the only problem is both of these guys are viable champions right now for that card.
Oh yeah.
You know, and it's no secret that ever since Survivor Series, Vince McMahon is in love with Keith Lee.
Well, yeah, it's gone. So is like every crowd around America.
I love those dinner table promos, though. Those are amazing. Looked like?
I know. It's like, no, that's what he did.
That's kind of what happened, man. What was that sound effect? It sounded like Mia Yim was hungry.
Right? She's lactose.
That was an impressive spot, man. Pressing Gargano and walking while Candice LeRae is on his back.
And he doesn't even hesitate. He's just like, I'm still walking.
I also love Gargano's new theme, man.
Hey, we just saw the inspiration for Jason Diamond's whole thing.
You don't actually wear that to the dinner table, do you?
What's his gimmick now?
Yeah.
The Johnny Gargano way, the new way to be who you want to be.
Is that Michael Hayes?
That is Michael Hayes. Oh, dude, you give that a thumbs up, you are a villain. Oh, wait, he's in the NXT house.
Oh, it's Michael Hayes' place?
Well, I mean, I guess this would be the kind of place Michael Hayes could afford.
Did they change his music again?
Yeah, this has been his theme since he started this new villain turn. Ew! 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 Ew!
Ow. Gonna use that as a weapon later? Is that what he just told us?
So does this mean if somebody gives him a low blow, he's technically fallen on his keys?
Oh, jeez.
You know, if he
think
locks
you're
the
right.
door, maybe he'll get a count-out victory because he can't get to the ring.
Well, there's a little bit of story attached to this because the last time Gargano met Lee, he cheated a little bit by jamming his car key into his eye.
Got you.
I'm pretty sure that's going to play another part.
I wish the material on his cape was different.
You mean something a little less tarpy?
Yeah, I agree.
Did he just literally take like a dirt bike chest plate and put it on his gear? Like, seriously?
Hey, to be fair, that's all you needed to make a ninja back in the 90s.
Or you could be Dirt Bike Kid and get stiffed by the great Sasuke.
I mean, the only other thought I've got is that it looks like Johnny Gargano raided the stuff that Austin Aries left behind. It's almost ironic that Johnny Gargano comes out the front door while Keith Lee's in the garage. Look, if you're going to keep something heavy duty, it's in the garage.
That's right. His logo being so low on his sweater jacket thing also seems like they need to resize that.
Did you read his back?
Oh.
Black Lives Matter all over the back of his latest jacket.
Good. That's good.
The cameramen are trying to avoid it.
Not avoiding it, he keeps turning.
If they resize the image and move it up.
Mm-hmm.
If
he wants an angle, just have him turn around, look behind him, and then point to his back. Oh, he's actually Oh, that doesn't come off, does it?
What? The jacket?
Yeah.
I think it will. At least he normally takes those off. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, there it goes. Okay.
Doesn't mean he can't hashtag BLM all over his rear end.
True.
And it actually... Okay, that's Bask in his glory on his hip. I can't tell if Lee's laughing at him or he's just thinking, I can fit you in my whole hand. There we go. Black Lives Matter all over his butt. Manhandling? He could palm Gargano if he wanted to.
Watch out, ref.
Right?
Danger falling Garganos. I adore that the headlock there can't really happen because Gargano's feet can't touch the floor. If you're watching this and you're not familiar with Keith Lee, he moves extremely well for a man that size.
Mm-hmm.
So how's that working out for you? Good, huh?
I'm gonna think some new strategy there, Gargano.
I think I just turned to the bear from the Muppets. So how's that working out for you, okay?
Now the real question is, will Gargano be pounced through the plastic?
Ouch.
To be fair, if Lee pounces Gargano, he may end up in the rafters. Here's a big baby for you.
Oh.
Ooh, good escape.
Ooh.
Ooh, in the face.
Good sidekick. We going cannonball? Well, we tried.
Just sit down, Keith. Just sit down.
Going again for this bomb and thumb to the eye. We're going. Ooh.
Oh,
Okay.
How dare you?
did you try to kick me into that?
I love how I think it was Manalo said he's going for his weak point, the eye. Well, I think everybody's weak point is the eye. No. You come back here, little man.
Ain't done with you yet. Ooh.
Get your ass back here.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
on the ass
Oh, they
door.
turned on the light on the door. No, stay away from that doorbell. If I saw that in the ring, I wouldn't let him in either.
Did you forget you have the key?
Yeah, right.
You actually have the key.
I think he's reaching for it.
Oh.
That's a
Ow.
shot.
But can he tell the difference between what's in his tights and the keys? That's the question.
Ouch.
So, this is what it looks like when someone's mugged right in front of your house.
All the colors?
Oh!
Oh!
This is Amazon. Your packages is here, and then you just.
Why are we still on this angle? This angle is garbage.
No, it's the cam from the security cam light.
Okay, to be absolutely fair, Lee throwing Gargano away like that does look like my last Amazon delivery.
Looks to be you.
This match sponsored by Ring Doorbell.
Nest, your home solution.
Wow, Gargano's technique is very scientific. We're going to punch him in the ear. Oh, whoa! We're pulling out Pete Dunne's playbook for a moment. I know part of the story is that Lee's hand was injured in that stair spot from a couple weeks ago, but if they're going to do that, you could at least wrap up his paw.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It doesn't look much more like a thumb brace at this point.
Right.
Ooh! Standing Shining Wizard. Okay, so Gargano being able to get Lee off his feet is impressive. However, I feel a little sorry that after how many matches with Dominik Dijakovic, that does not happen.
Gargano's just that much smarter.
He's only going for the eye, and he's only going for the fingers.
Oh!
That was high.
Yeah. To be fair, though, Gargano has to reach high, otherwise he's slapping him right across the nipples.
That's true, too. Nipple slap!
That's what
You
my
gotta be
friend
careful.
used to call
Gargano
it.
might actually injure his hand on one of those if he's not careful.
That's true.
That's what my
His
friend
will
used
be
to
a
call
real
it when I
injury.
would, that's what my friend used to call it when I would Ric Flair chop him. Was a titty slap?
Nipple slap?
Nipple slap.
That would be terrible to have someone's chest chops renamed the nipple to nipple.
Oh, jeez.
I'm making my next WWE character, and his finisher is going to be the nipple slap.
Oh, you keep that tucked away there.
Yeah.
We'll rename that the uncomfortable allegation.
Oh, jeez.
Whoa!
Oh,
That is a visual.
That's cool.
You'd read his palms on that.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, put him on the glass! Ooh!
oh.
That's a good way to start a new feud right off the bat.
Right?
Although the way these shows have gone, I'm almost expecting Dexter Loomis to be hanging out in the background somewhere. He's been creeping the crap out of me.
Creepier than
he's
you're
doing
looking at
his
yourself
job.
in the mirror?
Does that mean does that mean eye drops could be a foreign object in this match?
It could be. It could be.
A little bit of Visine. Is he wearing a silicone wedding ring in this match?
Who? Gargano?
Gargano, yeah. I noticed a gray on his ring finger. See it?
Oh, yeah, could be.
Certainly one way to keep your bond while still being able to wrestle.
Yeah. Ooh.
Well, they come up with a good set of drills to keep Lee off his feet, for sure.
Yeah. Obviously showing the more vicious side of Gargano.
As well as the more meticulous. I mean, very few wrestlers have kept Lee on the mat this long. Fishhook. Thump. Thump. Thump.
Oh boy.
Has Gargano been spray tanning a little bit too? He has a bit more color than I'm used to.
I like it.
at least it's not the Pete Dunne tan.
Uh-huh.
Are you kidding? I keep thinking about what they did to Becky Lynch all these years. She had looked unhealthy.
Those orange otter pops she was eating.
Yeah, basically it looked like they peeled everything except for her hair.
Yeah.
I think I see Caden Carter back there. Ooh! Please don't do that again!
We're going to the tardy room.
I can see now. Two.
The rain is gone?
Nobody's been able to get to 3 so far this show.
Yes. Bad number today.
Oh, what the hey?
Hey, Maker, you mean?
Little bit of a timing discrepancy there.
Yes. Just a smidge.
Good short backbreaker, though.
God, I just can't get enough of NXT. It just keeps getting better.
They're taking the right chances. They don't all pan out like they ought to, but at least these guys are able to try more.
Nation or name or whatever. Yeah.
Okay, he could hold him between those thighs. What's happening here? Is he twisting his hand? Yep.
Yep. Damn.
Everybody gets one.
Yeah.
Have we learned our lesson yet?
During those yay boo exchanges, I don't think I've ever seen one guy just get punched in the face and get knocked out.
Okay, so the answer is we have not learned yet.
Right.
Oh!
Ooh.
Going for an armbar. Standing armbar, no less. This is the advantage of a small opponent versus a very powerful man. These things always look impressive.
Yes.
And Lee is curling Johnny Gargano. Going again for the hand.
Nice. That's such a good visual.
Yep. Oh, okay. Slipped. I'm pretty sure he's supposed to land on his feet.
It worked out.
It did. Oh!
Jesus.
How is his head still attached?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen things called haymakers before. That is the first punch I've seen that can make someone's head literal hay.
I'm reminded of the Killer B or A from Naruto, where he just lariats the guy like that and the head flies off.
Yeah. Fish LeGrand hit some massive lariats, man. Woo!
Okay, well, whoever's playing Keith Lee's been hitting the square button because his stamina's coming back.
Quick, use more taunts. Finisher saved.
Back to the thighs.
We like those thighs.
Okay, again, manipulating the hand.
Ooh.
And kicking in the head.
Oh.
Screw it. Keith Lee, just bite his dick.
I'm pretty sure. Ooh. 2? No. Close. Very close. We almost had one of those very title changes in the middle of pay-per-views.
Grab his dick and twist it.
Do you have something you need to talk about? Because you are very obsessed with having Gargano's junk injured here.
Just likes disqualifications, that bastard.
I think I'm just jealous because Candice LeRae is hot.
I really thought you were going to say you were jealous because Keith Lee was that close to them.
Maybe a little. What can I say?
Damn.
These touched Candice.
Ooh, what?
Ooh.
That was an interesting sequence.
Yeah, you never really see anybody transition on top of Lee's shoulders like that.
Right.
I guess that's because there's a lot of country to cross if you're up there.
Yeah, it's true.
Nope.
Hold
on. 1, 2. No. Very close.
That was my chinny chin chin.
Oh. I really don't mind what people think that Gargano's maybe been around too long or they're tired of his stuff, but this has been entertaining.
He's giving it all and then some.
Yep.
It's just cool to have seen him change it up again because when he was before he came back after and was doing the thing with Balor, his matches were all kind of the same for a while.
He's definitely getting deeper into his arsenal in this persona.
Yeah, it's really nice to see him switch up his style again. He's just that versatile of a performer, and it's really nice to see.
So, do we think Candice is coming out for this one? Because I would not be shocked.
I don't know. He locked the door.
kick the hand.
I still want Gargano to go through the door.
Suicide dive.
Thrown through the door.
Oh, into a tornado.
Ooh.
Beautiful tornado DDT.
Pounce to the door.
You want him to pound the door?
Pounce the door.
I wanted to
Pounce
get
through
pounced
the door.
Oh, pounce the door. Okay. Same result. Why does Gargano look like he's surprised? It's like, wait, am I still here? All right.
He doesn't want to count out.
It's going to be a little hard for you to drag him into the ring to get that championship, sir.
Yeah, that was the reaction. Like, oh god, I can't win by a count out.
I need to go in the back and get the forklift. No, please. You can't keep knocking him out outside. Come on, ref, you're supposed to be counting.
Well, if he's arguing with the ref, then the ref has to worry about that first.
I know, but at the same time, I mean...
Called it! I called it! Oh my god!
I was like, it's points!
Well, I guess we're going to have to add to our list of recent murders on WWE TV.
At least one more gift to add to his Vine. His Vine compilation.
Ooh.
So, if you want to know how to open the gates of Disneyland, and if you're tired of waiting, that's one way.
Just use the Gargano.
The Gargano way, yes.
Hey, Kaza, I have a proposition for you.
Okay.
He's going to ask you to stand in front of the Disneyland gates while he tries something.
We're about the same size difference as Keith Lee and Gargano. We can do it.
Damn.
He's like, ow, the AstroTurf hurts.
Not the rug burn he was expecting today, I'm sure.
Says
You
an
notice how
organic.
he's no longer being dragged. He's like, oh, I gotta like crawl on my knees. I have knee pads.
Hi, Keith. What day is it?
Is our match today? I thought it was Wednesday.
Wow. Keith Lee got his limit from his hunting license.
Uh-oh.
Hello. And Mia's here, too.
In my sweats.
Is she wearing a BLM shirt?
She is.
Okay, this is the type of thing that costs people championships.
Yep.
Johnny's awake and he's digging in his tights. He's about to use his greatest weapon.
Oh!
Oh my god, I thought he was going to offer him his house. What was he doing? Slingshot DDT? Rolling it over? 1, 2, no!
Oh!
Quick, give him the keys. Offer the house. Maybe he'll take it.
Hey.
Gargano making the Charlotte face.
I would.
Freedom, I'll give you the house if you give me the title.
Uh-oh, we're going for the DIY kick. 1, 2, nope. Ooh! Okay, nearly killed the referee with Gargano. Another DIY kick. 1, 2, no! Nearly flew over the ref.
Throwing him on the ref.
This ref has taken almost as many spots as Johnny. Another kick.
Jeez.
1, 2. Still has the championship, but lost all his piano lessons after that.
Yum.
He's hearing piano music right now for sure.
At least we finally got up to 3.
Piano music? Bobby Roode's back?
Glorious.
I want to see that one person who's trying to cheer but has to walk around the falling glass.
He's like banging the air where it would have been.
Damn.
That's what you call selling, Daniel.
Your dues, kid.
Ooh, stomping the hurt hand again. Whispering sweet nothings into Keith Lee's ear.
Oh.
Apparently, Keith's Grindr profile is on private.
Ah, better be.
Ooh, pop-up!
Ooh.
Spirit bomb?
Spirit bomb!
Oh.
But does not pin. Is it because he forgot, or is he looking to punish a bit more?
Oh.
Meanwhile, Johnny's trying to remember what error feels like.
Is breathing.
Uh-oh. The bear looks to have fully awoken. Hibernation is over.
Yes, it is.
Standing bomb.
Ooh.
Picked up for a second. Set up for the Big Bang attack. Or the Big Bang catastrophe. 1, 2, 3! He retained!
Baby faces 3-0.
I really did not expect this outcome today. I'm not unhappy. I mean, Lee impresses me, but I really didn't expect this. It's kind of rare that somebody comes back from a key to the eye.
That's true.
Apparently, the Johnny Gargano way was about 3 feet past the plexiglass.
Just cut right there and pause.
Hey. Hey.
What kind of pay-per-view is this again?
Kind of like. Hey.
It's a key party.
It's called the In Your House. Oh, I'm sure it is.
In my house, outside my house, all over the place.
Bang!
Ooh.
And a third. Transition into the Big Bang catastrophe. And I know some people may discount it because he's so huge compared to Gargano, but it does take work for a man that size to keep up with somebody like Gargano for 25 minutes.
Oh, hell yeah, of course. Gotta have the stamina and be able to have the cardio to just be going.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it even takes energy to properly like stay in character and play act during those quiet moments, too.
Exactly. Selling, you gotta sell.
Mm-hmm. God, remember when Ric Flair had a full head of hair? I don't mean to sound cruel, but I've seen so much of him in his later phases in life, I've almost forgotten what it was when he had that platinum mane.
That's true.
I started watching around like between Manias 21 and 22, so this is the Ric Flair I always think of.
That's fair.
I was a fan early on, so Royal Rumble when he won the World Heavyweight title.
92.
1987 was my beginning.
Old.
Yes. Yeah, I was flipping channels, and that was back when wrestling actually happened after Saturday morning cartoons on some stations.
Right?
Oh,
And I was as I was flipping,
station.
as I was flipping, there was this painted, tasseled man running down to the ring with this screaming entrance music that I later learned was the Ultimate Warrior. And I'm like, what is this?
Oh.
We're back to the ice cream. Whoa, lady!
Oh.
I guess to
Cream
be
like
fair,
that.
after that match, you kind of need the calories, I guess.
Uh-huh. It's Shotzi.
They are really pushing these this time around. I almost feel like there's a rub coming in the second half of the show about this. At this rate, it seems like the triple threat's going to be the main event.
Could be.
Undisputed Era gets attacked by a mystery man. It's CM Punk. He's
Well,
like, I was summoned.
What is the next match? Oh, the next match is the heavyweight championship.
Oh.
Okay, guys, predictions?
I'll change.
Dream.
Okay. That's 2.
Dream.
3. Daniel?
Dream.
Okay, I guess we're all pulling for Team Dream tonight. You know, I don't have a personal problem with Adam Cole, but of the Undisputed Era, he is by far the least impressive to me.
Why
He's
is that?
champion for
in
over
your-
a year now?
I don't think he excels in any particular way is my problem. It's not that he's bad at anything. He just doesn't have any skills that make him stand out for me.
But yet he's the most over out of the group.
I don't know about that. I mean, The other thing that kind of bothers me is that I know he likes to model himself after Shawn Michaels, but I'm looking for the next new thing, not HBK Light. There's also word that Raw and SmackDown are eager to get their hands on Cole, but there is a problem. His contract comes up soon.
Yeah.
Ooh. Is he not happy?
It's not that he's unhappy. I'm sure he's just weighing his options. This is a kind of a new period in the last half decade of wrestling where WWE is not the biggest name. It's kind of sharing space with 2 or 3 companies right now.
Yep, true.
And because there's no crowds allowed, that evens the playing field like never before when everybody has the same type of venue at this moment.
Right.
Oh, a funny little story about Ric Flair. Apparently, about a month back, his contract expired because he forgot to sign a new one, so he signed one the very next day. He's like, oh, whoops. He didn't know that his contract ran out.
Yeah, I'm sure the current situation hasn't made it easy for the people who actually work at WWE's corporate headquarters to keep track of contract dates. I mean, Drew Gulak, his contract ran out, and then 48 hours later, he suddenly signed a new one.
So funny because when I saw the results that he was wrestling last week, I'm like, wait, did his contract expire?
Yeah, it was one of those big things on the internet dirt sheets when he suddenly re-signed. Everybody expected him to just instantly find another job, and I guess he technically did, but nobody expected him to come right back.
All right, what is his entrance going to be? He's like one of the last that has like these really elaborate entrances in NXT.
I think he's done NWO a lot, and there was that recent promo where he had Prince in the mirror, and this is a cinematic match. There's really no telling. Wait, did we tune into a Fast and Furious movie? Let me check the stream.
Yes, just double check.
There's still another story that NXT isn't really addressing, and that is the weird luchadors that have been attacking the Spanish wrestlers lately.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's been 2 guys in gold lucha masks who have attacked and kidnapped a number of them, but they haven't been able to get their hands on El Hijo de Fantasma, who's the current interim cruiserweight champ.
Is he defending the belt tonight or no?
No, he's not on the card. He just won it, I think, last week.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure they're going to be looking to keep the title changes slow while there's the issue of the championship being interim until what's-his-name is able to come back from Ireland.
Gordon Dublin.
Yeah. Devlin, thank you.
Welcome.
I know that's supposed to be an impressive entrance, but to me, that's the kind of truck that screams inadequate.
Damn. Peter.
So, what do we think? Dream's coming in a
I want it to be a
convertible Cadillac, or
no, a stretch purple limo.
Ooh.
I want it to be a motorcycle.
oh, he's good. No, it's not a motorcycle.
It should have been Prince's motorcycle from.
It
from
could have
Purple
been.
Rain.
Oh,
But
Purple Rain.
what is? Woo, a Lambo, right? Yellow Lamborghini.
Murcielago. Good choice.
Technically, that's Sunstreaker.
Yeah.
Is he driving or is he the passenger?
It looks like it's from Tron.
They're revving it. Driver's door is opening. He drove it himself. And he's dressed like Arch Negan.
Negan. Where's Robert?
He's dressed up as Negan. For a second, I thought that was R-Truth.
For a second, I thought it was Swerve Scott.
Yeah.
Wait, is he about to beat up that truck? Why am I expecting Danny Zuko to come out and start a new song? Now, this is a backlot brawl, so doesn't that mean technically the entirety of the Undisputed Era could interfere?
Yeah. It's usually no DQ.
Okay. So the match has to end inside the ring. Whoever wins has to end it via the ring. Otherwise, it's free reign.
So I'm going to stand in this ring, and I'll count to 3. Otherwise...
he's technically not a ref. He's a timekeeper.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh, I get why it's called the Backlot Brawl now. They're on the Universal Orlando Backlot.
Yeah, that's well. I think they're on Full Sail's backlot. Full Sail is a combination like community college and film school, from what I read.
Yeah, I almost went there. In fact, I'm still considering going there after I'm done here in SoCal.
It is kind of surprising, though, for NXT to apparently be a viable brand, yet they're still basing themselves out of this school.
I think it's just the Full Sail Arena. So, like, Full Sail sponsored the center where they are. I don't know if they're on campus.
Okay, so there's no barbed wire on that bat, but it is taped up.
Now.
Well, come on, you actually had to pull down the tailgate to make it? You're a champ. Make the hop, dude.
He's want to hurt himself.
He's also in jeans. They both are.
Cameraman, I know they pre-taped this, so I don't know what the outcome is, but I wish they had picked a few different angles. There's more lens flares in this than J.J. Abrams' Star Trek.
Shut up! Love lights.
There's still more lens flares than J.J. Abrams' Star Trek.
Wrong.
Second quick pinfall via backslide. No joy.
It's like they said this entire thing and it ends in like 2 minutes.
Right.
Hey, look, not everybody can have the full 30 seconds that the WWE Championship got at WrestleMania, okay?
Or the Universal Championship that it got at WrestleMania.
Or the ECW Championship that got on WrestleMania.
Okay, we have a list. We've declared this. Oh, wow. I really wish they gave the timekeeper a different shirt, because he came crawling in with that black and gold, and I thought, okay, Strong is here. You don't deserve it, so I'm going to get back in my truck and go home. He is leaving.
I'll see you on Wednesday.
Hey, we've already had murders. We don't need Grand Theft Auto 2. What are you doing?
I just took someone else's car. Well, theft.
Yeah.
Oh.
Batter up.
Ooh.
Well, now he's not going to come out.
Well, now I know why out of all the vehicles he chose to get in, he got in this cheap Dodge Neon. Ooh!
Ooh.
Well, this is just another average night in Philadelphia.
You probably should have let that bat go.
Yeah, Cole has used the ultimate weapon, the door locks. So what do you think the odds that somebody's going to go through a... Uh-oh, somebody else is pulling up. They both look concerned with this.
Let's stop and hang out. Or not.
This is where R-Truth is running away from Rob Gronkowski, isn't it?
Right.
Did they just ask for directions?
They're fighting in the back of this lady's SUV, and she doesn't have a third seat.
It's too dark.
Wait, did she just wander into their set?
What the hell?
This is what happens when Canadians get lost.
Aren't they in Florida?
I said lost.
Oh, okay.
Quick, this fake door, it must be able to help me. I did not see that coming. Oh, I thought he was going to throw him in the trash can. Oh, okay, well, into it, fine. It was nice of him to wait to get out of the way. Okay. No, those wrought iron horse-headed posts could be the... Ooh! Yep, okay.
Ooh.
I'm going to keep my mouth shut. Oh, God.
You monster.
Way to call that.
Oh, dude.
Monster.
Come on, what are the odds you can find a real door in this set, dude?
If he crashes right through it, it might become a door.
And suddenly we're in the middle of another WWE conference room and Dana Brooke is still looking for the case.
Yes. She's at catering eating the burnt up food.
Oh, okay. I know Dream likes to do impressions, but I don't need Duke Drosy in the middle of the match, man.
Repo Man.
Wait, Cole did disappear?
Yeah, Para. Apparently.
Ooh, okay, there is an open door here.
Oh!
Well, that's one way to put out his smoke.
Damn.
There's a few uncomfortable jokes to be had right now.
Yeah. Don't do it.
No, I'm staying out of that.
Good idea.
I do have to question, though, how often do you get away into a building and your first thought is, wait, I can attack him with this fire extinguisher?
Wrestling logic. There we go.
I'd almost rather just take that stapler and start hitting him in the forehead than grab that fire extinguisher. Is that a cherry picker in the background? Oh, it's a cameraman. Okay. Hey, look, I get worried when they have these cinematic matches and there's extra equipment around, okay?
You're like, what kind of crazy things do they have planned now?
Yeah, I mean, we already saw what happened when they allowed this to happen in the building and they put two trucks next to each other.
Right.
You know, add cherry pickers to this and I get worried about what kind of bump someone may try.
That's true.
See, at least we get dumb, stupid, funsy wrestling like this instead of sumo monster truck match.
Too soon, Kaza. Too soon.
I never got over that one time they tried to do a Trouble in Paradise promo with Sting.
Oh, man.
Ooh, so much cheese. Wow, he tried to kill him with his t-shirt. You would think if this was a match surrounded by cars of people watching, they'd be more worried about someone's head, you know, rebounding off their fender. And by the way, since this is a backlot brawl and it has to end in the ring, does that mean technically somebody could pin either one of these guys and win?
You mean like somebody else?
Yes.
No, because the contract is them versus each other
Okay.
for the title?
Okay, I wanted to ask. Hey, fourth wall. Can't see the lighting, guys.
Really calling timeout? Come on now.
He's seriously calling timeout. Hey, look, at least this isn't like WCW. I mean, WCW loved its corporate sponsorship so much, it wouldn't surprise me if one of these cars transformed.
Jesus.
Hey, look, man, when you have RoboCop involved in some of your matches, you do not have the right to tell me this is good entertainment.
Or Medusa pushing Nitro Cologne, and then
Yeah.
Bobby the Brain Heenan just no-selling it.
Or Gene Simmons in full Kiss regalia.
Jeez.
God, WCW was fun.
Remember when they tried to have an entire Mortal Kombat faction?
Oh yeah,
Jesus.
because it was Glacier and then Havoc.
Mortis. And then Mortis. Yes. You know, not saying Glacier was the greatest wrestler, but Mortis was way more talented than that gimmick.
$40,000 in entrance.
Yeah. Man, they're really brutalizing that poor Dodge Stratus.
It's raising insurance premiums. It'll be okay.
Are you kidding? I'm sure the dents would actually make it more expensive. Somebody might actually buy it.
WWE auction.
Official dents signed by Adam Cole.
That's right.
Or they'll just do what they usually do. They'll take small pieces off this.
This car available now on
selling it.
WWEshop.com.
Would you like some official windshield glass?
Yes.
Okay, we got a ladder coming. Of course, you wouldn't necessarily need a ladder. You could jump in the back of that truck and make the leap.
I think that would make a more interesting visual, personally.
So do I. But hey, I didn't write it.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
That would be the UE.
Why are they this late?
Yeah,
don't-
right?
What's in the trunk? I noticed the trunk was popped. Nope. Ooh.
Ooh.
I didn't mean to do that.
I'm cold, bye. Ooh.
No. Okay, so O'Reilly is still on his self-imposed quarantine. O'Reilly's a diabetic. He's worried about what COVID would do to him if he was infected.
Gotcha.
So he's done promos, but I don't expect to see him in the ring until there's something solid to do medically.
Sure.
Which is sad, because O'Reilly is like definitely my second favorite in the UE. I'm not convinced that's his blood. However, if you ask me, Rod Strong is definitely my favorite UE member. His work is amazing.
Huh.
So that's where the toys are hiding.
Yep. It's kind of amazing that Adam Cole seemed to have forgotten he brought himself a whole bunch of foreign objects.
Why didn't they put Velveteen Dream in the ring first and then throw the chairs at him?
Because that would be unsafe, Daniel.
That would be a little too much Philadelphia for this match.
That's right. They're trying to forget that.
Yeah, they don't need another Mick Foley Terry Funk incident.
What the hell was that? Something just ate a chair under the ring. Oh god, it's him. It's Dexter Loomis.
This guy's so creepy.
He doesn't blink. His eyes never close.
Like, I've seen some of his Twitter posts, and it's just, like, unsettling.
I'm surprised to find out he uses words.
Him in that Dexter Morgan gear right now.
And apparently, for reasons that are still mysterious, Loomis has it in for the Undisputed Era. They haven't attacked him, but Loomis has attacked them repeatedly, and I think he's getting ready to put them in the car.
Now they're going to go to the clean room.
Yeah, Rod Strong's going in the trunk. Bobby Fish is going in the trunk. The trunk is closed. Well, look at it this way. Loomis has half the collection he needs for a full set of Undisputed Era.
Well, you said earlier that there was a guy who was stealing luchadors. Is this the same guy, or he's just a completely different guy?
No, those were a couple of luchadors stealing luchadors. This is something entirely different.
He's just legitimately that creepy.
As well, Daniel, I'm sure WWE does not want the stigma of a white guy stealing a bunch of Hispanic people.
Yeah, let's not go there.
That blood is drying awfully fast to be his.
So remember, they may have shot this in many different angles.
True,
It could have
true.
dried up if he's been laying there for an hour.
So the Undisputed Era's entire contribution to this match was knocking down Dream once, tossing in a bunch of chairs, and then getting carjacked.
Yep.
Also, remember, it took them 2 nights to shoot the frickin' the Undertaker Styles match.
Okay,
who
so
knows how
Cole's
long
going
this
up. Is he setting up a Panama Sunrise on the pile of chairs?
Miss?
Oh, into a Dream Valley driver.
There was an entire pile of chairs that you missed.
Because it was unsafe,
One,
Daniel. Unsafe.
Only 2.
Animal, Daniel.
Match is still going on, but they're both inside the ring next to a whole lot of office supplies.
After this, I might watch actually some old school ECW stuff.
You're feeling nostalgic?
Oh, yeah.
Adam Cole, I can't tell if he's trying to get up or if he's trying to get a break. He's trying to get a break.
He's had a break for like 15 minutes now.
It's not a good idea to seek a break while the other guy's looming over you. Purple Rainmaker? Through the chair. Gotta cover it to make it worthwhile. Oh, go ahead. Put your foot on the ropes. It's not illegal here. 1, 2. No!
Ooh.
Okay. Cole has eaten 2 of the Dream's best moves.
What'd you get for hitting the chair?
Yeah, while air quotes bleeding and still not taking the 3.
Just had a rough day, okay, guys?
I know, they promised him a Disney vacation, but they said he had to get through this first.
Right.
No, the only Disney, Euro Disney.
And Keith Lee's the one that has to show him inside.
Oh, man.
See, it all ties together.
Keith Lee's got the keys to the kingdom.
We're checking you in for your flight, but it's
technically Johnny Gargano had the key. Keith Lee just had to enter the key.
You're flying Keith Lee Airlines this time. He's just going to pounce you across the Pacific.
Okay, so Dream's eating a low blow. Is it the last shot into the pile of chairs? Nope. Panama Sunrise is what we're going for. Into the pile of chairs.
There we go.
You happy now, Daniel? God.
Not if he loses.
1, 2, 3. He retains.
Ooh.
That's an unsatisfying finish. I mean, Cole took 3 heavyweight moves, and he only has to deliver 1.
Well, he did get, smashed into the chairs.
At least it was better than the Sting Vampiro match.
That's arguable at this point. What are we setting up for here? I mean, just about every other major heavyweight that was in NXT is either busy, on their way up to another show, or defeated. So what is the story here?
Has he fought Balor yet?
No, but Balor's been embroiled with problems with Imperium.
Oh, if Walter and them aren't coming over, then maybe it's Balor and Cole.
I hope Walter comes back over. We need that old school 80s foreign heel.
We also need that NXT UK Championship to change hands, man. That thing is having longer stints with people than the Spanish flu. I mean, geez.
Leave the Spanish flu out of this.
The other sad part is, I guess, I read cinematic match, but this has been the most pedestrian one they've done so far. Oh, my back! So, and by stipulation, the Dream cannot challenge again while Cole is champion.
Oh.
So somebody else has to step up at this point. Question is who?
That's a cool exit.
I was expecting Undertaker to just pop his head out. Where to, Adam Cole?
And the Undertaker pulls out a gun. So we should be at the final match, I believe.
No, there's 2.
What's the other one?
There's Tommaso Ciampa.
You're right. Karrion Kross versus Ciampa, the grudge match. I definitely expect Kross to go up on that one. I must admit, our predictions during this show have been pretty poor.
It was all baby faces until that finish.
And you guys think I'm showing my age. Jeez. MySpace? Oh. Oh, dear God. It's like watching your dad try to use the computer.
Oh, man. HBK's beard.
Yeah.
The mouse is missing.
He is half a step away from looking for his dentures. Well, now we know who took Todd Pettingill's AOL discs.
All right.
I just noticed that the mic he was using was a wired mic, and I don't remember the last time I've seen one of those on TV.
The sad part is he wasn't supposed to be taped. He just kind of showed up with his own mic and they let him talk. Karrion Kross has had a very nice debut. He could have easily been pedestrian or run-of-the-mill, but they have allowed a lot of very odd happenings with him. When he appeared like that and just dragged Tommaso into the darkness, that was freaky. Every match Tommaso Ciampa has, I feel like his beard is a special guest. Anybody know what Tommaso Ciampa's feelings are about switching shows?
Well, I
What's
remember
happening?
like 2 years ago, he tried getting called. They tried calling up a bunch of people, but he said no, or they went back.
I'm just curious. These guys are allowed to at least call some of their own shots, but I don't know if Ciampa feels as strongly about NXT as Gargano does. Now, I've met Karrion Kross. I've never met Scarlett Bordeaux.
I had a slight feud with Killer Cross.
Hmm.
They yelled at me. And I was like, okay.
Is it weird that every one of these entrances of theirs I've seen, I keep expecting Brandon Lee to come out in a long jacket?
Yeah. Weird.
I'm gonna go grab some water. I'll be right back, guys.
Yawn.
All right.
This guy's entrance is boring.
It's not their best take on it.
For a
And by that, I mean
knockoff,
the production company.
yeah. For a knockoff fucking Aleister Black, it's really bad.
I don't know if it's a knockoff Aleister Black. I kind of expected a Whitesnake riff in the middle.
I meant just the whole entrance, like everything about it.
Okay, dial down the smoke machine. We're kind of at peak capacity here.
Getting Halloween Havoc vibes there.
The camo tights say war. The studded belts say daddy.
Wow. What you do on your weekends? Keep it to yourself.
I mean, he does call himself daddy when he's talking about the title, so
Nice to see they repaired the plexiglass that Keith Lee destroyed.
Yeah, they don't need anybody traveling Gargano Airlines anytime soon.
Look, last time I was in this ring, Balor started early. Just wait till the ring bells, okay?
Oh.
The bell started without him! Oh my god! Nobody respects this poor man. I cannot talk anymore. I feel like I'm
Fired.
dropping their secrets before they happen.
You fired.
Oh!
Ooh.
Good reach with that boot. That is an interesting outfit Scarlett's wearing. I'd like to see the rest of it.
Leave her alone.
She looks like she's getting ready to challenge Mystique for some kind of leadership of a villain team or something.
Might.
Yeah, the broken nose makes you stronger. That's how that works.
Blood might.
Is you looking for that hanging DDT? Did the cameraman forget that Tommaso Ciampa's part of this match, man? Come on.
Like, no. Capture all across his look.
Oh! Oh my god.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
That was ugly.
Oh, yeah, it was. Oh, Nia Jax, take notes. Don't do that.
Oh, doing that's what got her in trouble.
I'm saying, don't do that kind of stuff, Nia Jax.
Oh my god. Ah! So this is getting dangerously close to a squash.
Kind of.
For those that may be listening or unaware, a squash is a very, very one-sided match.
A delicious vegetable if grilled and cooked right.
Sorry, what was that?
Gosh, delicious vegetable if cooked and grilled right.
Yeah. I mean, not saying that squashes don't have their uses. It's just kind of unusual to happen with Tommaso Ciampa.
Right.
Yeah, they usually happen with a main event of WrestleMania.
I'm still kind of feeling that apron shot he took.
Yeah, I think so. Because that was vicious.
Yeah.
That scream by Cross was almost as cringy as the Brock Lesnar one.
Well, to be fair, usually by this time in the match, Brock Lesnar's like 3 shades of red.
That's true.
You know, Karrion Kross still has pretty much most of his normal complexion going on.
So is the girlfriend cosplaying from The Witcher?
I was wondering that myself.
I know Wes is a big fan.
I'm a big Witcher fan too. I'm thinking about doing girl.
Float over Northern Lights suplex.
So is the girlfriend from The Witcher?
Wife. That's his wife.
The wife?
So, yes.
It does look like something Yennefer would wear, but I think it's just with the gimmick.
Although she's channeling a bit more Geralt in this.
Definitely. I'll have to watch Adam Cleary break down the 10 hidden meanings behind a ring attire that you missed when that comes out on Wednesday on What Culture.
What? No, Cultaholic?
Ooh.
No, Adam Cleary on What Culture.
I know, but I'm just saying.
There's been so much happening, I almost forgot Ciampa was in this match.
Oh,
that was very tall. That was the top of his head, man. That can really change the complexity of your thought process.
Ooh.
So this went from a Brock Lesnar style squash into an R-Truth 24/7 match. What is this?
It's the F5.
No, that was meaner somehow.
The F throw.
That was an F off. You wouldn't expect a guy that tall to go for a submission that tiny. Wow, you could check him more than once before you call it, man. And it almost sounded like that bell again was ringing before the ref said something. This man cannot catch a break today.
Ref's going to turn heel.
I'm tired of no one listening to me.
I just saw her gloves. It looks like she's going more for Catwoman than for anything from The Witcher.
Well, that would make her the so far the best looking Catwoman on screen so far. So
That's fair.
Watch out. That's Natalia's gimmick.
It could be a Black Panther thing, but I don't think so.
No.
See what I mean? Look at her gloves.
Yeah, I saw it.
now I really don't know what they expect to do with Karrion Kross next.
Lee?
I just noticed that she had the scar over her left eye. It's definitely Geralt.
Yeah, I mean, Karrion Kross, Keith Lee would be a hell of a thing on TV.
Oh?
Yeah, it would. Was that the last match?
Yeah, I believe we are. We were at the women's triple threat.
Oh, I thought that was the last match.
Oh, no.
No.
It's
You know,
three-way.
The only thing kind of freaky about looking at Edge and Orton do this feud right now, it's like I can almost see my childhood getting older.
Childhood. We've always been an old man.
Hey, I'm just leveled up.
Oh, really? Tell me about your origami game, loser.
So,
Oh, that's
Wait,
not a game. It's a mastery, punk.
Oh.
I'm
no.
so upset that they used that song for fucking Backlash.
Greatest Showman.
Yeah, that movie was so good, and WWE is so bad right now.
So, betting odds, guys. Since Daniel Bryan came back from a debilitating neck injury and Edge came back from a debilitating neck injury, what do you think of Paige coming back?
She got the same diagnosis as Edge did, so I don't see why it's not possible.
She's got good odds, but the question is, does she have the will?
Secondary question, what about Stone Cold? Do we see him coming back for one more?
Gosh, I hope not. Hey, it's Robert Stone!
He loves the letter.
Looks like somebody took one of his lenses for some reason. I think he's coming down from whatever he took. Hey, no fair, Renee. We were here first. Go away.
Of all the shirts to wear,
It's kind of questionable at this particular period.
Yeah.
So, I guess now we have two questions. One, who's going to win the match? Two, is Robert Stone going to get involved on anyone's behalf here?
why did he look so disheveled?
Chelsea Green dumped him 2 weeks ago. She fired him.
Think herself face?
Well, he has no client right now. He came out during last week's match when Aaliyah was out, but she lost and he left.
I'm I'm rooting for Rhea Ripley, if I'm being honest. I feel like she was robbed.
Well, I agree that she was robbed, but I still think Rhea is one of those people that's better chasing a championship than hold one. I hope it's Io. I'm in the mood for a little bit of crazy. I know my wife's favorite is Rhea Ripley. She looked at that woman on screen and just said, I want one.
Uh,
It's kind of interesting how all the conversation in these vignettes is about Charlotte and Io. Not much about Rhea.
Does anybody else remember when Charlotte first debuted in NXT and she was talking about how she didn't want to use her father's legacy to get to the top? But then a year later, she adopted the last name Flair and constantly used his theme music and is now wearing his robe, and is now being called the dirtiest player in the game.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's what happens when A, you want to build yourself up and not have to worry about legacy, and then B, writers get involved.
like, Charlotte, it's just so much easier if we just pump this all into you. Fine.
I'd be more into Charlotte if she stuck with the whole I'm not a Flair, I am my own person thing.
I would agree with you, except it's an unfortunate part of the thing that you will never get wrestling fans in general to overlook.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
Curtis Axel never got over enough, and I think that in that case, if he went with a Mr. Perfect gimmick, he probably would have got pushed more, because people would have been like, oh yeah, you're Perfect's boy.
Would have been another reason for people to pick up the network and look up old stuff, too.
Okay, if that were the case, Manu.
Yeah. They didn't do it the right way. That's the problem. And then also, he was kind of a shitty guy backstage, is what I heard.
Yeah. I mean, Manu was well positioned to do something pretty strong mid-card wise, but from what I read, he just did not get along with anybody backstage.
Yeah. Ted DiBiase was pretty adamant of not wanting to replicate his dad's stuff, and they kind of did, and they kind of did it, and it didn't seem to...
I don't think Ted Jr. is patient enough.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I think the best example I can give is Bo Dallas and Bray Wyatt. They're the sons of IRS.
Yep.
And they've made their own way in the world.
Sure, but IRS wasn't a main event character.
Yeah.
That lasted years and years and years. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Mr. Perfect, Ric Flair, Bob Orton. They had a longer stay in the business. IRS was just a caricature.
I guess it's a question of both honoring where you came from and at the same time not questioning people's intelligence enough when you're trying to fool them into thinking you're not connected to these people.
Exactly.
It's currently, I know The Rock's daughter is training, I think, as developmental right now.
She is.
Guarantee that they're going to bring up that it's The Rock's daughter, and she's going to go with that moniker when she finally gets around to it.
Well, as long as they don't call her Pebbles.
God, is she gonna be the people's princess?
I can almost hear you guys face palming. It's unnerving.
I'm trying to think of what would be a name for her. Some sort of stone, I don't know, the Garnet or the
champion, the champion of the people.
Rebecca Quarry.
Oh God.
She walked out calling herself the Geode. I will laugh myself stupid.
Could be. If you see Steven Universe, you got a lot to choose from.
I've noticed that WWE's Japanese women's wrestlers run through the same pattern. They come out, they have impressive debuts, they do well with their skills, but when they go bat crap crazy is when they really get over with fans.
Current Asuka run.
Yeah, Asuka's like the best thing on TV. Just every time she's on TV, it's great.
Again, her dancing in the elevator just warms my heart.
Asuka didn't just go crazy, though. She went full goober.
And you know what? It works.
It does work. She is having too much fun dancing around like she's insane. Like her earbuds are just blasting something no one else can hear. Yeah, that entrance doesn't mean as much when the ramp is about 6 feet long. You also can't do that old forwards flip when you're wearing a jacket like that.
Normally does it. She does it after she takes it off.
So how much cane frizz are we expecting?
How much what?
How much cane frizz are we expecting with Charlotte?
Don't know. It's an interesting question. I guess we'll have to see how much of her hair stands up when she takes that off.
Gotta love the robe, though. That is a thing of beauty.
I like Io's face, like, God, how long is it going to take you to get out of that?
Right. Because you know we're wrestling tonight, right? It's not a fashion show.
Wearing more layers than a Victorian housewife. I will say this. Rhea Ripley has one of the best poker faces in this business. Her expressions have not said, I'm here to fight for a championship. It's more like, hey, I came to commit a murder and might actually walk away with a belt.
Why does she have one white boot?
I don't know. Everything about Rhea seems to be asymmetric tonight. She has one white eye, too.
She's crazy.
That's not a woman you take home to your mother. That's a woman you wait for permission to go home first.
Again, WWE should just let her tat up her body at this point.
What's the over-under that Charlotte Flair is on Dancing with the Stars in the next 10 years?
60-40.
It's good odds.
Is that show even still running?
I have no idea. If she actually retired and had time, they might actually start it back up just to see what happens.
Yeah.
If she does,
although, to be fair, Dancing with the Stars should have renamed itself after about 2 seasons, because I don't know who those people were. I wouldn't call the majority of them stars.
Dancing with other people.
Yeah. Dancing with guys who have been on camera twice.
There you go.
Yeah, Rhea looks like she's here for a murder. Charlotte looks like she's here for a match. Io looks like she's here for her latte.
You don't go here.
Nice chant by the developmentals, man. That's good. Ooh! Not often that the hair pull results in "I'm gonna kill you."
Right.
It still amazes me that Rhea Ripley is 24, man. She has a tremendous future ahead of her. She can stay healthy.
Yeah. Get her visa under control.
And Io's about the same age, from what I understand.
Japanese athletes, they start so early, so I'm not surprised.
I think she started around 16. I heard that she started training for pro wrestling in high school.
Nice.
But that was a vignette moment, so it's hard to say what's the truth. I mean, if I believed all that, I'd think Bob Backlund was building houses between breaks. Look it up.
I shall. Oh, it's
How often has that pun come up since the 90s?
that's what the pay-per-view should have been called. In Charlotte's House.
In Charlotte's House sounds like the latest thing on ABC's nighttime lineup.
Oh, Jesus.
Crazy Uncle Ed's just like, Ric Flair.
And 2 seasons in, the ratings are down, so we introduce a chirpy little cousin.
About our truth?
He's the guy that lives above the garage.
We call him Spitfire Flair.
Of course, R-Truth's wacky enough, he'd be the guy living under the SUV.
Oh, jeez.
Ooh! Old-fashioned Flair flip-up.
Then you have Ron Simmons as the the neighbor who at the end of every episode just looks over at the house next. He's just like,
Darn!
"That's unfortunate."
Oh.
Oh!
Ooh.
High on the barricade.
Not quite Keith Lee, but
Wasn't rammed either. She threw somebody.
maybe she can
Don't
get
take
into
your eyes off
California.
the little one, though.
Maybe she can get into California Adventure, but not Disneyland.
Watch out for Rio. She appears pursed and ready to do something.
Yeah. Ooh.
Bit of a delayed Hurricane Rana there.
Yeah.
Somebody was in a different time zone, I guess.
Perhaps.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Now, if there's ever one thing that can change the complexity of a wrestling match, it's a post. Oh, how very anime. Use a small person to beat up the big person.
Charlotte's first rodeo in multi-women matches.
Wait till you get to the roping competition.
Exactly. Yeah, it made me sick when that happened, but it is what it is.
Which?
She's now the most decorative women's champion.
It came awfully fast. I mean, that was a lot of short title reigns in there.
Yeah.
And I wish I could say it was because of parity in the women's division, but it almost seems like whenever Raw or SmackDown settle on their next big thing, they decide to put them in a match with Charlotte, and title changes hands like every 2 months.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh!
Ooh.
A little bit of a high Boston Crab, almost a lion tamer alike here.
Yeah. Ooh.
I'd say it'd be easier for Io to tuck and roll backwards at this point.
Yeah.
Well, I can safely say that move looks a lot more painful than it is. A lot more painful than it looks. Thanks, Jeremy.
Sorry. Just trying to help you learn. It is so rare that a woman can believably make brutality a viable technique. But Rhea does it so well.
Luckily, WWE lets her, too.
Yep. What was that?
That was the running nothing.
It was like the flying crotch press. I don't know what happened there. I'm sure Rhea expected to eat a different move than she took.
Right.
Casadora victory roll. Ooh! Well, that'll certainly change your waistline.
Right.
Io's character work right now is very close to hearing voices no one else does.
She could amp it up more, to be honest with you.
A little. She seems kind of subdued over the last couple of weeks. But then again, Io always seems to be one of those people that benefits from a crowd. Cross the counter!
I feel like she kind of oversold that.
Okay, the eye is not helping this.
It's like a
Still a
dying
good visual,
fish.
though.
It's like that alien serum in her bloodstream is finally kicking in. She's trying to stop that vampire transformation, checking for fangs. I like your positive outlook, Manalo, except there's also the chance that Charlotte could retain tonight.
X will go against the odds, I guess.
Yeah. Why is she so happy for not getting a 3 count?
She's in control right now, I guess.
All right. So far, she's just taking a long break.
Wild touch.
Somebody is starting a new chant I can't quite understand back there.
Ooh.
Wait, did she watch the promos and decide to see a little DX crotch chop? Is that what happened?
I think so.
Is she? Because so far she's just showing that she's OCD. She's going for a moonsault. She's had a bad history with these. And it continues. Oh, quick roll up. Counter roll up. Nope, she's going for the riptide. Oh! Counter into a high press. Crossface. Crossface. Why does that look more painful with those gloves? I guess I'm just picturing, like, shredding cuts.
Looks like shiny sandpaper, really.
Glitter in face.
Glitter in the wounds. I'd love to explain that to a doctor. How did you get all this in here? Well, funny story. I had to fight off this short Japanese woman who kept trying to wrench my chin back. And you say you were in Florida? Yes.
Yes. Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh.
What do you call that?
A really bad pancake drop?
I've seen Ripley do that in a few matches. That's purposeful. That's like a wheelbarrow toss, but I don't know what to call it.
I don't know.
One-handed wheelbarrow flapjack?
It's close to the technical term, but you would think that something better could come out of that. Meanwhile, Io is set up for success here if she follows up. Double knees. Roll through. Natural selection. 1, 2. No!
Oh!
The natural selection is not enough to put away the Wildcat. And she looks surprised, not only that there was a kick out, but that her mascara is held up.
Yeah.
Hey, look, mascara does not hold up well during these matches. Hers is doing fantastic. I will give credit where it's due.
It's Maybelline.
That should be their next ad campaign. If Charlotte can wear it for 30 minutes, you could wear it for 30 hours. No. And there's the bridge. Nope, that's not the bridge. But we're pushing into it. There's the big... Oh! Here!
I ain't done with you yet.
Now that is an interruption.
Yeah, Kaza, take note.
Io's like, thank you.
Okay, I think they forgot that there's still someone else involved here. Ooh! Strong kick. No sell, but strong kick. I hear Io. There she is. You never hear the EO that gets you. Running form. Are we going to run away again?
Or through the...
Put her through the door. Put her through the door.
Yes, go through the door.
We walk into that garage set, and all of a sudden you see a full toolbar there.
Oh! Marty Jannetty.
Would be if there was glass.
Up through there.
So far, it's more of a Bob Vila.
Hey guys, enjoy the end of the video. I gotta head out real quick, and I don't think I'll be back in time for the end of the match.
All right, there's another match. I think this is it.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be back. So,
okay.
All right.
Have a good night, guys.
Thanks, Daniel. I wonder if somebody will listen to this ref when he asks for the bell. Oh wow! Almost got a Charlotte ride there. This match has had a few more wacky spots than I expected. Oh! This has gone from a wrestling match into a hockey game. What's going on?
Nope, EO, what are you doing?
Where is she? Oh, I missed the cat on top of the roof. Oh my god.
Let's just hope she's not like Sabu and falls off the R.
To be fair, he didn't fall. Everyone forgot to catch.
Oh, beautiful.
Bit high, but still pretty. Okay, I don't know what happened, but the developmentals woke up, man. They are here. And that is how you destroy the Megazord.
No, don't destroy it.
And I defend my statement. She did look like a cat that was just sitting on the roof watching all this insanity for a few minutes. I think... Was that the ref or Rhea running into the ring behind them?
I
saw
believe
the
that's the ref.
Oh, ref,
The ref.
okay. Okay, Rhea's on her feet, though. Oh! Wow. It's kind of rare that a punch looks like it takes your spine.
So is mine.
She hasn't been eliminated. She's been knocked down. How many times have we seen people taken out for a few minutes only to come back and rule? Are we looking for another top rope riptide?
Maybe.
We're going superplex. Ooh! Wow! I can't tell if I'm more impressed by the sell or the fact that Rhea held her that long.
Oh.
That takes balance. From both of them.
Yes.
Ooh!
Booty pond.
That'll definitely leave you seeing Tweety birds.
Signer?
Yeah, she's going for it. And stops. Oh!
Ooh.
The first.
That's one way to get that eighth ab. And wow, Io's still on her feet down there. This has been wild and woolly. Oh, be careful with that top. That does not look like it's meant to stretch far. Definitely don't need any Janet Jackson moments here. Oh, we are going for a top rope riptide.
Ooh.
Nailed it. 1, 2, and Io.
Ooh, almost didn't do it.
Yeah, almost was a little late for your spot there.
Oh.
So where does this go from here? You. Okay, so it's official. This match has been good enough. There's no losers. Stop the Casadora. What are we doing here? Oh, she's going for that anchor.
Ooh. Oh.
Oh, come on, Charlotte. No.
Yes.
Bell.
No, it's a triple threat.
Triple threat, no disqualification.
Oh, okay. Then I'm just savagely disappointed.
Meanwhile, my 10-year-old self is cheering because hardcore.
Well, she's brought the sword. Who's bringing the staff? She's going for a spear.
Yep.
And she's setting it up for another figure 8, which is what she used to finish WrestleMania. She's in the 4. She's pushing up, but she's not bridging. I thought she tapped out again. And there's the bridge. There it is. That's the 8. Uh-oh!
What is
Another
she doing?
oh!
The face!
Oh, she took it!
Oh!
Io Shirai took it via Hurricane Rana knee to Rhea Ripley's nose.
Wow.
Well, not the prediction I wanted to be right with, but I'll take it.
Wow.
At least Io's finally getting her due. I mean, a lot of the Japanese women's wrestlers who go through WWE don't quite get their mark. Kairi Sane is still looking for hers.
Yeah. Well, she keeps on running into Nia Jax, so that's going to shorten your career.
I can't tell if you're talking figuratively or literally.
Oh.
So Io Shirai is finally getting that title reign she's been looking for about 2 years now.
Hell of a match, though.
It was very fun. It was a good way to finish the show. However, that still leaves questions as to what happens with the North American and Heavyweight Championship, since both of those guys seem poised to do other things at the moment. I expect a change coming on NXT TV soon, but I don't know how.
Guess all depends on where Finn Balor goes next.
I suppose so.
This Cross goes somewhere also.
Well, Cross is going to stay here for a while. I'm sure Triple H and Vince McMahon still want to take his measure before he moves to another show.
No, I know, but does he move up the title reign, or does he go into another program, maybe with Balor, or does he go straight for...
I don't know. Oddly enough, Gargano not winning the North American title was my... Oh, God, that still looks painful. Gargano not winning the title was oddly my biggest disappointment of the night. Oh, and she's getting the confetti and streamers even.
Nice.
Well, this will definitely make it a unique champion for NXT. I need the camera from the other side. I want to see what that looks like. The other guy wasn't in position. The one streamer just above the camera is helping this. But, yeah, there's a lot of questions going into this Wednesday show, and I look forward to finding out the answers.
Will Charlotte get a rematch, or is she just going to go back to the other shows and keep on just doing her thing?
I expect she'll go back to the other shows. I don't know that they ever formally joined her to the roster. All right. Thank you very much, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed this little watch-along with your CWF people. And Donovan, if they're looking for you on social media, where can they find you?
You can definitely find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Donovan Troy. That's an I at the end, not a Y. Donovan Troy. I'm also going to be doing some more online tapings for East Bay Pro Wrestling next weekend. So definitely look out for East Bay Pro Wrestling on Facebook. Our online show called Sanitize. Have our second episode online now, only for $5. We can send you a PayPal YouTube link, and you'll get an exclusive online show from us at East Bay Pro Wrestling. If you need any more information, definitely hit me up, and I will get you involved. Thank you so much.
All right. Kaza, where can they find you on social media?
Usually, I don't technically use my social media much, but it is Wrench in the Plan 1. That's my CWF. If not, you can find me in the Twitch chat as Loving Neko 1 or here on Wednesdays for WWW.
All right, and I noticed that Skeletor does what he always does and sneaks in through the back door. Daniel, where can they find you on social media? No? Okay, he is saying blank. Well, myself, you can find me on Facebook at The One and Only Mario. You can find me on Instagram at CWF Mario. You can even find me on TikTok, One and Only Mario, number 1. And as well as the members of my faction, Peach, Daisy, and Luigi on the La Familia social media. Thank you very much again on behalf of the entire CWF. I hope you've enjoyed sitting down and watching wrestling with us. We may do this again for Backlash, but there is some conversation. And we may do this for future shows. So thank you again. Have a great night. See you later, everybody.
Bye.